Multiple European countries are joining a growing list of nations banning travel from the UK. The restrictions have been introduced in a bid to curb a new coronavirus strain from spreading throughout the continent.
For the lorries parked on the road to Dover, waiting to travel to France, miserable news. France is closing its border to the UK, to passengers, cars and to all these lorries. Thousands of trucks make the crossing every day. It's a crucial trading link that is now being closed to so-called accompanied freight. Containers can be shipped, but not lorries with drivers. The ban will last for 48 hours at least. The French Transport Minister described it as a robust measure. The Eurostar snaking its way out of London. We are accustomed to the ease of travel between the UK and Europe, but now suddenly many of those links are being closed. It was the Dutch who acted first, banning flights from the UK just hours after Boris Johnson had introduced tougher new restrictions on many parts of the country and revealing the gravity of a new variant of the coronavirus. And where the Netherlands led, others have followed. Belgium came next, curtailing air and rail links.
That
mutation could be an additional problem. Scientists today are not quite sure what the impact could be, so I think we should be careful. Once we have more information, we'll see if we should extend that measure. But right now, you can't be too careful.
And in the wake of that announcement, a rush for Christmas travellers to change plans so they could get back to Britain before the ban took effect.
Because it's just everything changing at last minute. It's so frustrating because it's just, honestly, I feel like I'm just tired of it. But, you know, I'm lucky to be able to go home.
I'm going back to my fiancée. So I had to study in Belgium for a few months. So I was here, but then, yeah, trying to get back as soon as possible now.
My colleague texted saying that they changed the rules. The Prime Minister had announced a change, and I checked the website. It was no trains. I checked it 10 minutes later, got a train. So I've not seen my mum since January.
Capacity on the service back to London was increased so more people could get home before trains stopped running. And it isn't just Belgium that has responded. As the day progressed, more and more countries cut their travel links with the UK. All European governments watched the Prime Minister's address, and as they listened to the impact of this new variant of COVID, they reacted with fear. Italy was the next to impose restrictions, but the list is growing. These bans will be revised over the coming days. Nobody knows how long they'll last, but for the moment, continental Europe is wary and turning a cold shoulder to visitors from the UK.